Guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys all had an amazing week. It's definitely been a long one for me being back at work, but I'm glad to be back at the setup and ready to make a video because we did get some good news for Resident Evil Village. I know we've been kind of monitoring that one since the Halloween video I put out where Capcom was releasing new little informations about everything Resident Evil and all the specials and little sales that were going on and, you know, everything outside the video game as well, just all Resident Evil content. Unfortunately, with those announcements, we didn't see anything for Resident Evil 8 DLC. However, articles started to surface about a day later after the Capcom annual integrated report came out, and it revealed that Resident Evil Village is set to receive free DLC, and that's the article we're going to be reading today from IGN, covering all that new information. And then, you know, as always, share our thoughts at the end. So if you guys do enjoy the video, please be sure to smash the thumbs up button and consider subscribing here if you guys haven't already. So like I said, the article we got is from IGN. It says Resident Evil Village set to receive free DLC. The reveal was buried deep in the company's recent annual integrated report. The article is by Jared Moore. So it says Capcom has said that Resident Evil Village is set to receive free DLC sometime in the future. News of this free DLC was published in the company's recent annual integrated report as part of a lengthy document, which looks back on the studio's year as a whole and also outlines its plans for the future. Capcom's director and executive officer, Yoichi Egawa, spoke briefly about the company's development strategy and how the plans for Resident Evil Village would factor into that. Now, the annual integrated report is linked in this article. I will go to the website, pull the PDF document, and put a link for it in the description for you guys if you want to go ahead and dive in there as well. In quotes from Iwagawa, it says, "We will drive our customers' management to understand the playing trends and preferences of our users while also building a business model for online operations, taking into account the situation of our free additional DLC for titles such as Monster Hunter Rise and Resident Evil Village. Currently, it's unclear what this free DLC will be. During its E3 panel earlier this year, Capcom confirmed that due to popular demand, the studio is working on additional DLC for the game. However, since then, little or none has been said about the topic. Resident Evil Village's recently released Trauma Pack DLC, which launched packaged with the collector's and deluxe edition and complete versions of the game, was mostly made up of the cosmetic content, while Capcom has stipulated whether or not any other further free DLC would be story-driven or cosmetic-based. It may be that the fans receive something similar to the Trauma Pack as part of its free DLC in the future update." In other news, Capcom recently announced that Resident Evil Village has now sold over 5 million copies globally, reaching that milestone quicker than its predecessor, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. News of Village's success comes amid further celebrations for Capcom as the studio has recently reported record-level sales and profits for a second quarter. So there you have it. As far as the discussion on the channel, yes, we're getting Resident Evil Village DLC. We knew that, but the fact that they have free DLC planned is even better news. Now, what free DLC could be, I don't know. Like they said, it could just be something as simple as cosmetic, which that would be a little bit of a letdown, unless they're going to have a paid DLC as well. But if the DLC we've been hoping and speculating on the channel is just a free cosmetic DLC, yeah, I think a lot of us would be a little bit disappointed here that we have, because, you know, just going back into the game, Mercenaries mode is very linear. It's not, it's the same thing over and over. You just try different weapons out, try to get better times, but I really want to see, you know, story expansion, whether it's prequel story, whether it's post events, whether it's something that happens during the events of Resident Evil Village. We speculate it all in the comments in these videos, and you guys all have great ideas, and just everything we've come up with has been something I think all of us would like to see. But for right now, you know, it is good news that we know that free DLC is coming. You know, free never hurts. It isn't the news we expected, and also with the whole releases for what I was talking about in the Halloween video, unfortunately nothing of DLC or nothing of Resident Evil Village DLC came up in that. I know the biggest announcement was they were adding the Nemesis to Dead by Daylight, which you know, kudos to them. But so I want to know you guys' thoughts down below. Have you read the annual report? Did you see, how do you feel about free DLC? Do you think they're going to deliver with some story content? Do you think it's just going to be a cosmetic thing? Are you guys still playing Resident Evil Village without any DLC? Or how many times have you beaten it? Is it something you played one and done? I want to know all these things down below. that's going to do it for me today, guys. Sorry for a shorter video. I wish I had more information for you, but knowing that we're getting free DLC is the best I got for you this week. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to smash the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing here if you haven't already and want to support the channel. And turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss uploads here. I know that's going to be a little bit less now that I'm back at the offices, but we're going to try to put a little bit more quality into the videos, I suppose, now that we can do it on the weekends. So also, be on the lookout for the 1,000 subscriber YouTube partner giveaway. Details are in the description. And as always, my name is Ross, and I will see you guys in the next video.